we can try this again. I know I was recording before, but I guess it, gosh, I can only turn that way. Okay, now, we have been busy. And I'm not talking about busy as in like, oh, we've been doing a lot of different things. No, like we've been busy. Like the boys have been taking up all of our time to the point of where I haven't even had time to like sit down and think and go over our plans. So we have 2 boys, 6, and he's now 4. At first, when we first got him, he was 3, but he's now 4. They are both super sweet little boys, very unique names. So obviously I'm not gonna even say their names or anything on here. But anyway, we have had them since November. They have been with us. At first it was a possible adoption case, and then it got changed. So it's no, we're not adopting, none of that. I'm going this way. I don't even know where I'm going. I have a doctor's appointment today and I'm running late. I'm trying to pap smear. But anyway, so we got the boys in. Everything was going really good and great. They weren't meant to be with us. It's fine. We'll figure something out. Well, we've had several different calls for several different kids that were up for adoption. Now, one of the calls that we got, well, 2 of the calls that we got were really irritating because they called us, and I understand, not wanting to waste your time when it comes to calling back other families to tell them that they didn't get it. Send a damn email. That's all I'm saying. Send an email. Let us know. Say, hey, you know what? We decided to go with somebody else. Don't leave us hanging out there trying to figure out like, okay, like, did we get the child? Did we not get the child? Are we going to be parents? Like, we literally had it to where we were told that we were going to get them. Like, they said, oh yeah, you can pick them up on Tuesday. And at that time it was Thursday. And so they said, yes, you guys can pick them up on Tuesday and everything's going to be fine. And so we're like, okay, great. Over the weekend, we made sure we got toys, we got his sizes, we went and bought clothes. And then they decided not to go with us because we weren't in the same county, but he lived 30 minutes away and they had visits once a week, but it wasn't like oh, he's visiting with his mom or anything. It was a social worker visit. So I was like, so why couldn't we be able to do that then? They wanted him in the county because during COVID, they wanted COVID regulations to still be in put, which I get it. I understand. But they didn't let us know. Like I said, we went out, we bought clothes, everything for this kid. And turns out we didn't get them. Luckily, I kept the receipt, so we went and turned all the clothes that we bought. But it was really frustrating because, like I said, that one was one that we were supposed to be able to adopt. Like, parental rights were being terminated within like a month. So they decided to go with somebody else that lived in the same county as him. Then we got a call for 2 sisters. 6 and 5. We're like, you know what, that is kind of out of our price range. Age group. But we're like, you know what, it's whatever. We just want to be parents now at this point. And so we said, okay, yeah, we'll take them. Like, the older one has this, it's basically where she has mood swings, and her mood swings are bad. And so pretty much what we were going to do, oh gosh, my contact is bothering me. What we were going to do was, automatically put her in therapy, figure some stuff out, get to know her more, all of that. And then they decided that we lived too far. Once again, so about 45 minutes away from where we are. Once again, 45 minutes away from where we live isn't too bad. I'll say closer to an hour. But either way, we said that we would sit there and travel there. We will do drop-offs. They don't need transportation, especially if we're able to adopt these kids. we don't need transportation. We can transport ourselves. It's when we have to deal with a foster family, as in we're the foster family, we have to deal with the parents, is when we're kind of uncomfortable with transporting. And that's just because I don't want the parent to know what type of car I drive. I don't really even want them to know what I look like until I know for a fact that it is a safe person to be around. And so pretty much with that being said, they decided, nope, we don't want them to be in that county because it is too far away and all of this. And it's like, okay, whatever. So we then decided that next time we go, the only way we're going to sit there and be like, okay, yeah, we want this family or we want this child, is if it's a 100% positive that we are going to get that child and be able to adopt them. And what I mean is, like, fostering, we're still going to foster. We have fostering to the 2 boys still. We're still fine with that. But what I mean is taking extra kids in on top of the fostering kids. Because it becomes where, but for those of you who foster, you guys understand, like, it's a lot. And you have all these different personalities, even just with having 4 kids in general. But you have all these different personalities, all these different mood swings and behavioral things, and it's just like, it's a lot to take in and a lot to deal with. So with that being said, I was like, you know what, I think it's best that I postpone the whole wanting to get a kid in to adopt, and we just focus on us, as in Tim and I focus on me and him, and you know, we give these 2 boys the best life that we could possibly give them before they go back to their mom. And, you know, just like getting them ready. Not saying that when they go back to their mom, they're not going to be living their best life. But, you know, making sure that they're going to be okay. And that they understand that we do care about them. When they go back home, it's not because, you know, we're like, oh, we don't want you guys around here or whatever. It's, they get to go back home to mom, which I gladly explain to them almost every time they go to a visit and their mom brings up the fact that they're going to be going home. So they are going home at the end of the school year, which we wanted to make sure that they finish their school year out. So they're going home at the end of the school year, which the youngest one, who's grown extremely attached to me, is very depressed about that. Like, he's happy he gets to go home to mom, but then he's like, can you come live with mom and me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. We call him Bubby. And I'm like, I can't, Bubby, I'm sorry. It's like, we have to, like, I have to stay here. It's like, but I'm like, Auntie, you can call me Auntie Nikki. And he's like, no, I want to call you Mommy, and I want Mommy to be Mommy, and I want Daddy Tim to be Daddy. And it's like, oh, it's like, poor guy. So I know he's super bummed about it, but it is what it is. And I have to go in real quick. Oh gosh, I can't use the bathroom, because if I use the bathroom now, I won't be able to do it at my doctor's appointment. And once again, like I said, it's a pap smear, so I have to go in and take a pregnancy test every time I go to this dang thing. So I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. This is, I would say, part 2. How do I turn my lights on? I don't think I really mentioned it in my last video, as in the video that's right before this. But the reason why we took off the reason why I took so much time off from recording was the holidays got in the way, and then my mom moved, and we got these boys, and it's just like, it was one thing after another. And then the most recent thing, because I actually had a video recorded that I was going to post, and I decided to keep it to myself, because in that video I was at home and I was just hanging out, and it was just me and then my dog Buttons. Well, Buttons passed away, and I don't know if you guys known this, but I've had Buttons since I was like 18, and it was really hard for me. We got a new puppy, but it was very hard for me to get over her passing. Because it's like, when you've had a pet that long, and not even, really doesn't even have to be exactly that long, but that animal ends up becoming like your child. And like I said, it was just very hard for me. I miss her so much, even to this day. She passed away in February, and it is now April, and I've been having still a hard time with it. So that's why I haven't been posting as much recently. And like I said before, it was just the holidays and trying to get the boys situated and in home and all of that. But so anyway, with that being said, thank you for watching my channel. Hopefully I can start posting more videos and all of that. I don't remember what I was talking about in the video before, so if I repeat myself, I am so sorry. But pretty much, we found out that these boys are going home. They are going home in like June, which we're fine with. It's like, we found out ahead of time, before we got super attached, that chances are that they were going home, that it was almost like an 80 to 90% chance that they were going home. So it wasn't anything, nobody was hiding anything from us. They were just straight up with us. So that's something we did kind of like. The other thing, this current child that we might be getting is an adoptive child. I didn't want to say a whole lot, but he is an adoptive child. We met him on Sunday. He's super sweet. He lives like about 3 to 4 hours away as of right now. But he's a super sweet little boy. He's 8 years old, which is completely out of our age group that we decided on. But we figured, why the heck not? Yeah, I'm super tired. I'm on my way to Kaiser. I have an appointment this morning because the way my cycle has been, it's just frustrating. Like, my cycle has been extremely light, so they're trying to check to see if my uterus has a super thick lining and see why I'm not bleeding as like I normally would bleed. So I get to have my appointment at 7 a.m. and it is currently 6:35. As you can see, sun's coming up, which I love the way the sun makes my skin look this early in the morning. It makes it look like amazing, but I'm so tired. I went to bed super late last night because I'm on vacation because it is spring break. But I still have to get the boys up and get them ready for their school programs. Jesus Christ, person. I guess that person's running late for work. But, excuse the Jesus Christ. So, either way, I'm currently on my way to Kaiser, trying to make sure that I am calm, because we know I have high blood pressure. Even with high blood pressure medication, it doesn't go down all the time, especially if I have to take the elevator, I have to use the stairs. So I'm trying to get there at least 15-20 minutes earlier, so that way I can just sit down, relax, play my... We are debating on if we should start fertility again. I didn't want to start it unless I lost a couple of pounds, and I lost weight, and then I gained it back, and then I lost weight again and gained it back. And then I'm also talking to my doctor about the bariatric surgery, and there's just a lot going on, and I just, like, you can tell, like, I'm just trying to fill you guys in, like, as much as I possibly can with the little information that I have for myself. But, like I said, currently at Kaiser, this is the earliest I have ever been here on my own, and hopefully this goes really well. I got cut off and I got cut off for, I don't know why. I thought I could park over there. How do I get over there? Oh well, you know what? I'll just park over here. And yeah, I'll just walk there. I'm gonna be cold, but oh well. Because I decided to wear a dress because it's easier to slip a dress on and off than it is for me to I parked here last time, but for me to slip pants on and off, because I can keep my shoes on, I can slip my dress, my stuff off underneath my dress, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, see, that works. But anyway, I'll see you guys a little bit later, tell you how this goes. I might even record a little bit in there. I'm not sure yet, because if I do, then it's going to be a 2-part. So we'll see. I am currently walking up to it though. Oh gosh, it's so cold. It's a nice day out, but I'm just cold. This weather has been insane. Like it was 80 degrees last week, and now this week it's like in the 50s. Whoever pissed Mother Nature off needs to stop. Like, for real. Just walking up though. So it went really well. Like I said, look at this. Like, look at my skin. It's beautiful. But anyways, it went really well. My lining is thin, so I don't have to start taking medication. So yeah, I guess my period is just somewhat back to normal-ish. Like it's normal, but it's not. So I'm used to bleeding really heavy. But recently I've had spotting coming up towards my period. Then when I start my period, I'm bleeding to the point where I just have to wear, I don't even use pads. I use toilet paper. And every time I go to the bathroom, I just put a new piece of toilet paper down. So, like, I haven't had to spend money on pads for the past, 3 months. So, yeah. Editing these videos are going to be annoying. Let's see. There we go. But yeah. I'm happy. Because like I said, it's been annoying recently with my cycle. Because I don't know what's been going on. I didn't have insurance at first, but now I do have insurance. So everything's good. But now it's time for me to go home. Get my little foster kids ready for school-ish. One has school, the other one's going to daycare. And then I'm gonna come home and relax for a short period of time before I have to get up, start cleaning, get everything ready for, like I said, this is gonna be annoying to edit. It keeps cutting off, and it keeps cutting off because of the radio, my phone telling me that it's dying because I forgot to put it on the charger last night, all this other stuff. But anyway, we have a brand new adventure ahead of us. Like I said, we have lots of things that's going on in our life. I might not be able to put a video up every week, but you can best believe I'm going to try to put one up every week. I know I've been saying this for the longest, but those of you who stuck around, who continue to watch my videos, who continue to stay subscribed to me and everything, thank you so much. I really appreciate it because it lets me know that I'm not alone and that you guys are going through this with me. So, like I said, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.